Outing JSW is now joining us. Thank you for your time. Congratulations to you as well for the constant support that all of you have also given to Neeraj Chopra. Everybody was hopeful, you even more so, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, we've been on the inside, and when you see an athlete's journey, and when you see a special athlete, you know who they are. It's just trying to kind of. This is the medal for everybody. I think that the credit goes to everybody, from the government to the federation, to his coaches, and to my compatriots at the JSW group, and especially Mr. Parth Jindal, who actually really was crying on the phone with me just after the medal. So we all have a passion for Indian sport. We all want to see our national anthem heard on the biggest stage, and we couldn't have scripted a better ending to the Olympic Games.
You know, Manisha, just tell us, when you first met Neeraj Chopra, looked at his game, what do you think were the big problems that he was facing?
No, see, every athlete has problems, and every athlete has has an up and a down in his journey. So I've known Neeraj Chopra for a long time, since he was a kid. And it's been a process. I think that he understood that it's been a process, which is very heartening for people. He knew that he needs to work hard. He knew that the journey ahead of him is very long. And he knew that he needs to keep doing the right things to kind of chip away at a final destination. We've still not reached that final destination. He may have won an Olympic gold medal, but he still wants to be a 90-plus meter thrower. And I'm sure after the euphoria wears down, it's back to the drawing board and to get him kind of ready to go. The funny thing enough is, I'll tell you, he's actually going to be leaving India on the 20th right when he comes back, because then he's going to be competing in 2 big Diamond League competitions and then the Diamond League final. So he's very much committed to his sport and his journey, and we're going to keep working at it.
You know, Manisha, I want to ask you this, and we've been talking about this. Somebody like a Shivpal Singh said that if anybody can't defeat Neeraj, is going to be Vetter. We saw what happened to Vetter. Call it, problems in adjusting with the weather. But Vetter really did get unlucky. He's finished in 9th today, as opposed to our Neeraj Chopra, who was at 1.
Well, India as a country went through that with our shooters last week. So we know we can commiserate with him. It was really unfortunate. I mean, you would like to see the best in the world go head to head and then, win. But such is competition. I do believe that you have to be the best on that day. And that's what happened today. I also have to say that the first throw was the key throw. It put everybody else under so much pressure. The 87 on the first throw really kind of, made sure, put some sort of pressure on everybody to start off big, and then they start forcing, and that didn't happen. Vetter slipped on his third throw, and it was unfortunate. It's just sad, and the weather, it's been rainy, the track was a little wet. So I mean, that's when you say you work hard and then you leave the rest up to God, and then that's how it happens.
You know, Manisha, we're talking about somebody, and amazing videos have been doing the rounds of his form. Really, he's extremely fit. It's hard to believe that this was a boy who was battling obesity.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you see his childhood pictures, and I'm sure they will come out now, he does not look anything like an athlete. But the guy is a beast now. I'm sure you guys have seen all the videos of him working out in the gym and how hard he trains and how hard he focuses on his diet. He does not touch sugar. He will not eat different junk food in any way. So it's an all-round package, and it's an all-round commitment. So you make sacrifices in every facet of your life for this day and for this performance, and this is how it pays you back.
I think, Manisha, the focus now is going to be not just on sustaining this performance, but also bettering at it as far as the next haul for Chopra is concerned, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's exactly what I said earlier. This journey has just begun, and now he knows what it feels like. It's his first Olympics. There's a long way to go, and the idea is to get him to be regularly in the 90-plus club, and that's elusive company, and that's what we're aiming for now. He would know that. He's a very, very level-headed boy. So that's how we're going to celebrate for a little bit and then back to work.
Great. Manisha, I'm just wondering what this does to a whole new generation of youngsters who would be looking at pursuing athletics from today on.
Yes, it's revolutionary. And I do believe that we need to seize the moment as a country and kind of hop on Neeraj's back. And so, really galvanized sport within our nation. There's been so many wonderful stories coming out of this Olympics, along with so many disappointments. And that's the story of every games. There's some good and then there's some bad. But the question is, how do we overcome our shortcomings? How do we try and improve on what we have? And you have to keep kind of changing the game. So I think that it's important. The money is there. We can afford it now. The talent is definitely there. Even the ones who did not win, we saw they were very, very close. You know, you're with among the best of the world. So it's now an important moment. It could be the crossroads for Indian sport going forward to try and capitalize on this with the hockey and Neeraj now. It's been phenomenal.
Yes, and just to talk about India's performance overall, it's been there are many firsts for the country this time around. When it comes to silver in weightlifting, for example, we've done well when it comes to golf as well, though Aditi just missed it by a whisker today. But by and large, good show at the Olympics, would you say that?
Well, I mean, we bettered our highest medal tally ever with 7 and capped it off with a gold. It's hard to say that we've had a better games in the past. I mean, imagine if shooting could have won a few medals. So we were all I was in the double-digit club where everybody made fun of me at the end of last week. But it could have been there. And I think that Paris is not so far away. It's going to give us a quick turnaround. And we have to kind of professionalize the way we look at our training cycles and now look to Paris.
All right, Manisha Malhotra, thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us. You heard Manisha Malhotra, Head Sports Excellence and Scouting.